Hi everyone, my name is Aparna Sood and welcome to the Depression Series episode 2. And Merry Christmas as well. Well, it was 2 days back, but good wishes, warm wishes, they're always welcomed. Well, those who were away from their family and couldn't enjoy much, that's all right, because you're not alone, I'm with you. But we are strong, peaceful souls, we keep happy no matter what, right? Now, imagine why we miss family. We actually miss the love and care we receive, isn't it? Now, in today's episode, we are going to discuss the causes of depression, and it is very, very deeply connected with the love and care that we seek. We seek loving and caring relations since the day we are born, isn't it? Think about it. We struggle for status, acceptance, recognition as we grow up. And with all these things, our behavior keeps on changing. When we don't get any of these things, like you're not getting the love, you're not getting the attention, you're not getting the status that you want, our mood changes. We start to feel low, we feel rejected. Now, all these desires that, oh, I want to be loved, oh, I need to be taken care of, oh, I want to be pampered, they are created within you. You must be thinking, like, the other person is not like that. Why am I like this? This happens with me as well when I try to, do something new, adopt a new habit, and it's not working as I planned. So I always compare. I'm just like, okay, why is this guy or this girl not having the same issues as me? I also don't want to need these things, and there comes the struggle in the head. You need to understand that our behavior, minds, they are evolutionary. That's how our ancestors were, and that's how things are passed on to us. Now, these patterns that were created in the previous time, they are transferred down the line to us. So if you have such demands, it is all right. And it is not just you. Just the degree of need and desire differs in people. And that comes from their upbringing, their lifestyle, their interactions. So, one thing that you can take away is for sure, it's not just you. Everyone needs love, needs care. No matter what they say, don't go on their words. Everyone needs these things. It's just the degree, the level of it differs. Okay, to make it easy to understand, we have 3 types of emotions functioning in our brain. One that deals with things that threaten us. Second, that gives rise to desires and feelings of motivation. And third, this system will help you keep content, peaceful, happy. Now, interplay of all these decides your mental state. Now, we all want just the third system, right? Peace, happiness, why not? But the problem is, you need a balance in all 3. When you have more weight on threat processing system, that's, feeling of anxiety, worries, and, fear, the balance is ruined. And that's when you feel depressed. So it's all about that balance. Threat is also right. The otherwise feeling of motivation is also right. Feeling of content is always also right. So you have to make a balance. And now you would be thinking, is it that easy? Nothing is ever easy, right? So the simple thing is now that we need to find a balance, involve in activities that can generate desires and motivation, peace and happiness. It is like a machine. Do not let it overpower you. Now, just understand that the system that works with threats is important as it helps you detect something wrong and generate emotions of anxiety and fear. It is just that too much of it can create a problem. Many researchers are now working on it. This system, this part of the brain, it is called amygdala. Now, it's a bit theoretical, but you should know what you're dealing with. Amygdala detects the threats. In depression, this becomes more sensitive. That's it. When people say they are more lonely, isolated, alone, misunderstood, unlovable, That's the cue that they are depressed. They just cut off from the world. Problem is, because the balance is disturbed, you can't really have positive emotions that easily as used to, It's not like that you can't really have them, but it's very difficult. It's not easily there as you used to have them, as more space in this balance system is consumed by the negative emotions now, which is logically understood now, right? So there is nothing to worry, we'll fix it. Now, one thing to understand is kindness plays a very important role here. Remember the third system that makes you calm and peaceful. Whenever there is a stressful emotion and negative emotion, a serene, calm, or kind gesture soothes you, isn't it? Like you're frustrated and suddenly you see your kid helping an old lady on the street. You'll be filled with a sense of calm. Now, the time for how long this emotion will last, that depends on how often you regulate these emotions. So be kind to yourself if you're depressed. Kindness is important because it generates trust. You see, when you're looking for a partner, you want him or her to be kind. A kind person will always bring a smile to your face. So try to be kind to yourself. For example, if you couldn't get out of the bed in the morning, do not beat yourself up about it. Talk to yourself like, it's okay, love. I have a full day in front of me and I'm going to make the most of it. You're unable to socialize at this point, when you're depressed. Don't say to yourself, oh, come on. Tell yourself, it's okay, baby. It's fine. We are going to try again and we will be there. You tried, right? It's okay. This is the kind of self-talk you need to involve in, you need to inculcate in your life. This can do magic, miracles, trust me. Don't ever say unkind words to yourself. Tell yourself, I can do this. I got this. Of course, it feels good when you listen these things from others, right? Like, for example, if your mom is telling you, it's okay, or your partner is telling you, I got this, baby. Tell this to yourself. Try it yourself. If you have never done this, it might sound strange, awkward, but it will help you lighten up your mood by balancing against your depressive thoughts. Another reason is our thoughts and images we create in our head, they also lead to depression and adds to it. For example, you're hungry and there is a meal in front of you. Your brain will send the signals and your mouth will water. Now, another situation is you're hungry, but there is no meal in front of you. You create a picture in your head of the food and your mouth still waters. See the power of recall and imagination linked to your thoughts. It will have a real response. If you have a heartbreak, your partner cheated, you'll be devastated, like all depressive feelings will kick in. After a month, you just think of the heartbreak and imagine the scenario you went through and you feel the same devastated feelings again. Then you program yourself to always have the same picture in your head whenever you think about it. It is okay. There is nothing wrong with this. It happens, But the point is, be kind to yourself. Whenever this happens, for example, you have come out of a bad relationship or a breakup, and whenever you think about it, you get depressed. You feel really low. Say to yourself, it's all right, baby. We deserve better. And I will grow out of it. Say this to yourself. Say it out loud. Say it again and again. One thing to remember is depression is not your fault. And there is nothing wrong in being depressed. People generally feel it is their fault. They're weak or have not taken care of their emotions. No. When there is overload of negative emotions, the fuse in our brain trips in the form of depression and reminds us that knock, knock. Now is the time to take the load off. That's the cause for your depression, and the solution to start is self-kindness. Start with self-talk. This week, if any thought disturbs you. Of course it will. Many thoughts disturb us all the time. Write it down and look at it. Am I this thought? Speak to yourself. Am I this thought? Or am I more than this? And tell yourself, I am way more than this. Have a smile and cross off the problem on your paper. Just cross it off. Let me know if you can relate to this. Leave a comment below. Also share the video with your circle if you feel people need to learn a little bit about self-talk and self-kindness. I hope it helps. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll come back next week with another video in our depression series. Till then, absorb yourself in this little information and look forward to the new year that is coming around. Be kind, be happy, be loving. From my side, Happy New Year to everyone.